everybody. Okay, we've had technical difficulties, so I am hoping that everybody can see me. Whoa, that just shook. Hold on, let me fix that again. Okay, I'm sorry we've had some technical difficulties, so I'm a little late getting started. Hopefully you can see everything. Hello, can you see everything? Okay, Donna's saying hello over on YouTube. There's Paula, Teresa, Janet, and Joyce. Okay, thank y'all for saying hi and telling me you can see me. Hannah, can you see me? Okay, and hear me, everybody, because I'm streaming on YouTube and Facebook, and guess where else? TikTok. So this is pretty awesome. So this is my very first TikTok live ever. So we're just in all the places right now. It's pretty neat. And so I'm excited. I am good. It's your first time live, Sandra. Thanks for being here. Hello, Sheila from Mississippi. If those of y'all on TikTok and YouTube, y'all can also follow me on all the places. Okay, so we got Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Y'all join me anywhere. It's super fun. We do lots of fun lives all the time, and today's gonna be really fun. So we are doing a themed week right now, in case you forgot. Okay, so we're doing a themed week, and we're gonna start doing these a lot because they're really fun for me, and I think they're fun for y'all. Y'all told me they are. So hey, Debbie Westbrooks. So anyway, this week the theme is frames. Okay, we could do frames, DIY frames of all sorts and sizes. It can be anything frame related. We're doing it here. I'm just popping on, showing y'all all kinds of different fun things. Okay, so yesterday we did a frame. It turned out super cute. I loved it. Doing a frame today, and then at the end of the week, and we'll be doing lots more frames. And then at the end of the week, what's going to be fun is I'm going to show y'all how I put it all together and stage it and where they are in my house and all that fun stuff, okay? So thank y'all for being here. Debbie said 2 lives in a row. Yes, went live yesterday, again today. I'm trying to get on a roll. I got the corniest little saying that I've said for so long, and I might lose followers telling y'all this, but I always say I must be better because I'm on a roll. So, you know, that's so corny, but I've said it since I was young. And so anyway, I'm on a roll. So let's get started today so we can do this. I'm gonna need y'all's input on some things. I'm gonna be trying to do some things that I haven't necessarily done before. Nothing crazy, but y'all know I just fly by the seat of my pants. So if y'all see me moving forward, I've got my laptop set up here so I can see comments better. So I've got it all the places. So I got things set up everywhere, and I'm like, where do I look? So I've got this right here, okay? This is a palette plaque, okay? It's plaid. You can get it at any craft store, okay? It's just, I don't know, it's just this palette plaque. I think it was like $4 or $5, okay? It's very lightweight, but, and maybe it was designed to use this side. I don't know. I don't think it matters. But it's a beautiful design. I'm going to use this side. Now, I can think of about a million things that we can do with this, but we're going to turn it into a frame, okay? I can literally think of about a million things we could do with this. Make a tray, make a sign, like a million things. But we're doing a frame. We're going to use this. And then what we're going to do, just to give y'all a rundown of what we're doing here today, I've got 4 pieces of scrapbook paper. This is what I need y'all's opinion on, okay? These are the 4 pieces that I picked out. They're beautiful together, okay? But these are the 4 pieces. This, I'll just show you one by one. This is white with little tiny black polka dots, okay? So I got that one. Then I've got gray and white stripes. I'm picking one of these, but I need help. Y'all make sure y'all are sharing this video, okay? Then I've got gray with white polka dots. Y'all know I love polka dots and stripes. And then I've got like a turquoise with white polka dots. Okay. So y'all tell me which one you think is going to be cutest, because what we're doing is I'm going to put it on the inset here of my piece of wood. Okay. So I'm going to Mod Podge it into the inside of my wood after I stain the outside. And I'm going to stain the outside edges and this. I'm not staining this because we're going to put our scrapbook paper here. But we're going to do that. Then what I'm going to do after that, and that is a good idea, Donna. Donna on YouTube said white will go with any holiday, and that's very true. And the gray will too. So the turquoise, and the turquoise really could too. You know, turquoise is a neutral up in here. So it kind of just depends. But what we're going to do is we're going to use this dark wax like we always use. You know, I love me some Kiehl's dark wax. We're going to stain the outside of the frame in that and the outside. We're going to put the scrapbook paper in the middle. Then we are going to, wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Then we're going to take the same color we used yesterday, this minted aqua, and we're going to paint the outside of the frame, but we're going to leave it a lot more color showing through than yesterday, okay? And then we're going to take our sanding block and distress it, okay? Then after that, with the scrapbook paper in here and the paint on the outside, we're going to take a piece of this ribbon. We're using a lot of the same supplies we used yesterday. We're going to take a piece of this ribbon, and then we are going to hot glue it across the top of the paper. Y'all, it's a fun one. I told y'all it has a lot of steps. I mean, it's super easy. And then I have Scrabble letters that spell family. So we're going to put that across the piece of burlap. And then you're like, okay, but where's this frame coming in? Ta-da! A little clothespin. So that it will attach my picture, okay? How cute does that sound, y'all? Holla at me if y'all think it sounds cute. I think it sounds super cute. Let me see what y'all are saying. Is anybody over on TikTok giving me any? Okay, so it's teal with white polka dot, somebody says. Okay. Awesome. Gray stripe. Donna thinks it's going to be adorable. Somebody said, where was that? Because that was funny. Gray and white stripe because I can't spell turquoise. Oh, gosh. Gray or white with the teal paint. Okay, so listen, I think I agree with the gray. Y'all know I love some turquoise, but I do think I agree with the gray this time because we're going to have some turquoise on the outside. Well, light mint on the outside. So I think that gray would be a great contrast. So let's go with, I tell you what, let's go with the stripes. Let's just go with the stripes. Okay, so I picked the stripes. We're not doing that part just yet, but that's what I'm picking. Let's go ahead and wax it, okay? So y'all know the wax process. I just take any brush. This is like a, I don't know where I got this brush, to be honest. But it's like for chalk paint and stuff, but you can use it for whatever. I love how the bristles are harder, so it's really good to use for my wax, okay? So that's what I'm loving. I need to grab this. Okay. What is that? What's on this?
I don't know.
Okay. I might not use that. Okay. I need some paper towels, please. Like, you know, when you don't know what's on it, you think, maybe I don't need to use that. My assistants get me some paper towels. Okay. Thank you so much. You think you're prepared? If you craft very much or paint or do anything in the creative sphere, then more than likely you are not prepared like you think you are, especially when you go live and you're like, crap, I don't even have my scissors or my glue gun. Or listen, one time I went live. Tell me if anybody remembers this. It was on Facebook. That's where most all of my lives take place. It was on Facebook a couple years ago. I was doing this super duper cute project. It really was. And listen, I'm getting this on the inside a little bit. That doesn't matter because I'm covering it up. But I just want to make sure I get the inside of my frame, since that part is not going to be, it's not going to have paper over it, okay? Now, something else. Oh, yeah. I was doing a live of a really cute project, and I got to the part where I needed my glue gun. It was a critical part of my whole craft, okay? I had like tons of people watching, 2,000 or 3,000 watching, and I didn't know where my glue gun was. Not only did I not have it plugged in, I didn't even know where the bad boy was. I had to make them sit there on the live, which I definitely lost some people for sure that day. And while I went and looked for it because I was live, I've never been so embarrassed. Most people were so sweet, and they're like, it's okay, Brooke, you know, it's no problem. But I have definitely definitely try to pay more attention before my lives now, but I still manage to all the time forget something. I don't even know. But y'all, did anybody remember that? I'm just wondering. Anybody remembers that day? Shaking the camera. Oh, I'm shaking the camera. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shake the camera. Okay, so now I got to get the outside, but here's the inside. And see, this part doesn't matter. It does not matter that I've got some on that. That would not, that's not going to affect anything, okay? So I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to need a little more of the, doesn't take a lot of this wax at all. And like I always say, the darker you want it to be, the more you're going to put on. I just want a good coating, and then I'm going to wipe it off. So I'm not trying to make it super dark. Okay. How are y'all doing over on TikTok? You remember me looking for something? You felt human. Oh, see, yes, that's such a positive way to take that. Because listen, just because somebody's on Facebook showing a bunch of things, or maybe they have a bunch of followers, or wherever they're at, shoot, we are absolutely all the same. And we all forget things. We all say things off the wall that don't make a bit of sense. So I'm absolutely glad you felt human. I am 150,000% human all day, every day. Let's see. Okay, guys, this is the most tedious part, is just getting this on, but I'm done now. So, and that didn't take long. We can chat while we're doing that. So now I'm going to wipe it off like I always do. You just kind of wipe it in. It's going to settle in some of the crevices, and that's good. That's what it should do. It was before I built my home. Absolutely. I can't tell what the name is over there on TikTok, but yes, it was before I built my home. We were in the single wide, crafting at my kitchen table when that happened. Absolutely. You've been with me for a while, if you remember that, for sure. Okay. So we've got this done. This is what it looks like now. Okay. The sides, it just looks so much more finished. Like, look at the difference between this and this. Does that not look so much more finished and just nicer? I think so. And I think I need a drink of Mountain Dew. This is not sponsored by Mountain Dew. They need to. They need to, though, for real. Let's just be very honest up in here that they need to. Okay. Let me move this down here. I've got things sprawled out everywhere, y'all, and I know you can tell. So here is what the deal is today. I said I didn't know what I was doing, but thank you, Tina. Said I look very pretty today, and she loves my blouse. Thank you so much. It is actually available in our boutique. Shameless plug at the Re-Fabbed boutique. But it comes in 2 colors, so y'all, it's super cute. I absolutely love it. I think we've got some left. I can't be positive. Crystal says, what's your TikTok? It's at it's at Re-Fabbed, but instead of a hyphen, it's an underscore, because they don't allow you to use a hyphen. That's the same as it is on Instagram too, okay? So y'all follow me all the places. It's different stuff everywhere, okay? Okay, so back to this. I don't know. I usually trace something and then like trace the shape and then Mod Podge the paper on. Because this is raised, it's harder to do that, okay? So I'm struggling a little bit with how I'm going to get this paper in, okay? I'm not even going to lie. This could be wonky. This could be janky. This could be a fail. I'm not even lying. It could be, okay? What I've got in mind is to take my scissors. Y'all work with me here. Take my scissors and try to fill out the edges. Is anybody freaking out that this might be a nightmare? Okay. It's okay if you are. Just have some faith in me. We're just going to roll with it. Like, I truly cannot say if this is going to work out. If it doesn't, I'm going to come up with a new plan while we're live. So, hey, it's fun. It's fun. Okay. And it's okay if the edges are super This could be the biggest nightmare y'all have ever seen. I don't even know what I'm thinking. It's okay if the edges are kind of distressed because I'm going to distress them anyway. So that's not a big deal. Oh, thank you, Aona. I know I need an X-Acto knife, Jennifer. I actually knew that, thought about it, but I didn't have one here and I didn't go to the store or anything. So we're like, hey, we're going to make do with some scissors. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. It's going to be fine. Might be really homemade looking. I don't know. But y'all need to hang with me because you do not know. Okay? You do not know what this might turn out like. This might be the best thing you've ever seen. I feel like there's got to be a better way than how I'm doing this, though. For somebody who has crafted for so long, you would think I would be a little better than what I'm doing right this second. But when you're live, you just go with it. You don't try to spend a lot of extra time. You just go with the flow and you show people. Like, this is kind of how I look at it. You show people how your thought process is. Some of y'all, it's a scary place to be for me, but it does help show y'all how I think things through and how I decide to get to where I'm at in a project. And maybe that helps inspire. I don't know. That's what I'm hoping anyway. I'm like, Brooke, please hope this project turns out. That's what I'm over here saying to myself. Brooke, what are you doing? This is a nightmare. Not a nightmare. This is a, I don't know what it is. It kind of is a nightmare, really. Oh, y'all don't be hard on me. I don't want to hear negative comments. I don't want to hear it, please. I can't, my poor tender heart can't handle negativity right now. So y'all just work with me and tell me, it's okay, Brooke. It's going to be so pretty. We're in this together. Okay? That's what I need to hear. Because I'm cracking up right now that I'm in this predicament, that I didn't think this through a little more before I came live. Please tell me I'm not the only crafter you follow that does dumb stuff and that you're like, what in the world is she doing? Please tell me that, okay? I wish I had a razor blade. Thank you, Western Grace Home Decor and Design. She said it's going to be so beautiful. I told her to say that, but listen. It's all good. Okay. I think what I can do now is, I think it'll be symmetrical on both sides. So I should be able to do this. Okay. You boys go play, okay?
I was just turning off the TV on me.
Okay. Don't do that. That's ugly. Why would you say that? She won't play with y'all? Okay. Okay. Shh, guys, I'm live, okay?
Oh, hi, fans.
Hi, fans. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The fans are getting to see, like, a real dose of something. I don't even know what you would call it today. This is a little bit of a nightmare project that will turn out okay, but y'all need to go play. I can't think of y'all standing there looking at me. This is such a nightmare, y'all. Do I still have people? Oh, Lord, I still have people on here. I'm like, are y'all even still watching? Okay. My nephew is spending the night with me tonight, so they are playing, and they could care less what I do half the time. But when I'm live, that is intriguing. So they want to see what's going on. Here's the problem with what I just did. I cut it kind of short, but listen, in the end, you're not going to be able to tell any of that, okay? I just want y'all to know that. You're not going to be able to tell any of this hot mess. Any of this hot mess. Do we still have anybody over on the old TikTok? It's so much more clear on TikTok, somebody said. So if you're having a hard time seeing it on Facebook or YouTube, go check it out on TikTok because they said it's really clear over there. So, okay, guys, this is what we have. This is what we have. Woo! Okay, yes. Listen, look. Yes, we made it. We did it. OMG, it is pretty rough, but listen, I'm just proud that it's somewhat together, okay? That is my biggest accomplishment during this live, that it is somewhat in the vicinity of looking decent, okay? Because I can work with it, because I have faith, because I know that projects have to go through a lot of ugly to get to the pretty. I tell y'all that all the time, and I truly believe it. So let me open up my Mod Podge. God, I hope I can. Golly. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Maybe this is why y'all watch. It's not about the project. It's about the entertainment factor. Because I'm just like, holy cow. Oh my gosh. Such a mess. If y'all want, if you just tell y'all, if y'all are new here, this is how it always is. So I'm sorry. Like, I'm not going to say, oh, y'all, come back because it won't be like this next time. But the truth is, look at my Mod Podge. It probably will be. So, sorry. So, if you've never used Mod Podge or Mod Podge anything on, it's like a glue. And I am just going to put it all inside of my frame here. Just going to put it all in there. Just get plenty of it so that my paper will stick. Okay. And y'all, make sure you're following me. I know I keep saying that. Make sure you're following me all the places, because you don't ever know. Maybe Facebook algorithm doesn't show you something and you happen to be on TikTok. Well, you can see it there. You happen to be over on YouTube and bam, you can see it there. Okay. Yes, you are exactly right, Renee. Renee on Facebook said, you know what, Brooke, if this is the biggest problem of the day, then God bless you. And so far, this has been the biggest problem of the day, and it's not a problem. It just shows y'all that crafting, it happens in layers, okay? Honestly, it's kind of like painting. You craft in layers just like you paint in layers, and you got to go through the ugly to get to the pretty, okay? You just have to. It is just the way it is. So we're going to lay it down. And I've got this, which is actually like a makeup scraper thing, but somebody sent it to me in the mail. And they said it was good to use for like Mod Podge. So I'm trying it, see what it does. You can also use a credit card or your hand or whatever. If anything, this might tell you what not to do. Sometimes there is joy in knowing what not to do next time. I'm always saying my coaching group, I've got a business coaching group where I coach about 2,000 men and women how to grow and maximize the online space for profit. And we've got a great group in there. And I'm always telling them, you don't ever fail, y'all. And I feel the same way in crafting. You never fail. You just find other ways to do it next time, okay? That is all. So I'm going to go ahead and take my sanding block now and just sand down the middle, the edges, all of it, okay? That way it looks, let me show you what it looks like right now, okay? It looks like this right now. Doesn't look bad, but we want to make it look more intentional. So even though it's kind of rough and it kind of bubbled and the edges are very wonky, that's okay because I really love a distressed look. So I'm just taking my sanding block and we're just literally, oh, thank you. You are very, very encouraging. I'm just take my sanding block and make it look like it was totally meant to be that way. Because I would do that anyway a lot of times. And even though that wasn't my original plan today for the inside of this, when you screw up, you make it work. Okay? You just make it work. So we're doing that and I'll show you what it looks like in the end. If you notice when you're doing something with Mod Podge and it looks white like glue, that's okay. It's going to dry clear, so don't worry about it. Because I've still got some of mine showing. And some of mine went up pretty far. Some of my paper went up pretty far on the sides, and I don't want it up that far. So I'm just taking this and kind of getting that off. That's all I'm doing there. If you wonder what I'm doing. I'm just going to kind of peel it off. Okay, let's get in the grooves here. I think y'all are all going to, myself included, be amazed at how this comes together at the end, though, for real. I'm kind of glad it messed up because I think we can see in this how if you just keep going and keep working with things, that it can really come together in the end. I think that's what we're going to see here. And like this side's so straight because it's where I cut it. So it definitely needs some distressing to look like the other side. And if you don't have a block, I tell you what, the easiest thing to use is just a little small piece of sandpaper. You don't have to have a sanding block, but I do like using them, and that's typically what I use the most. Okay, we get this one side, and then we're going to move on to the next part, and we're just going to let it go. And you know, it is what it is. That's the point we're at now. It is what it is. Okay. This part was not going to be distressed. This part was not going to be shabby chic, but now it is. And honestly, hopefully, it looks like it was made to be that way. So let me take my what is this? My piece of paper towel and wipe it down so that all the excess stuff is off of it. I don't care if it gets some of the excess stain on it. That's totally fine. Thank y'all for sharing this too with y'all's friends on all the platforms. Okay, so this is what it looks like now. Now, if you look close, yes, it's kind of rough. I'm not going to lie. Listen, it truly is, okay? Okay, so this is looking good. It's looking fine. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add the paint to the outside, okay? I'm just going to put a little paint right here on my piece of paper because I don't have a plate or anything, and that's fine. I can use this. I told y'all yesterday this paint's a little hard. It still works though, so I'm just still using it, going with it. Okay, so I need to wipe off my Mod Podge so that I can actually use this as a paintbrush. We're kind of really working with things here because I don't totally have everything I need. Oh, hold on. I gotta. Okay, I had to hit that. Okay. Now, so I've got this, and I told y'all earlier that the color is Folk Art Minted Aqua. You can get this from Walmart or most craft stores. So we're going to paint the outside of the frame, not the sides, just the top, with this Minted Aqua. And I told y'all, like yesterday, you may remember that I barely dry brushed it on there because I didn't want a lot to show. That is not what I'm doing today. I want it to show. I want it to really be bold. Well, somewhat bold. But I am going to use a sanding block to sand it down and make it very distressed like the rest of my frame. So right now I'm just putting me a good little coat. Doesn't have to look perfect because I'm going to sand it down. Look how pretty this color is looking. It's already really starting to come together. What do y'all think, for real? Tell me what y'all think on YouTube. Tell me what you think on TikTok. Tell me what you think on Facebook. I'm making a mess with my paint. Hopefully I don't get it on my shirt. Hey guys, no, we're not doing that right now, okay? Because y'all gotta play outside or go in your room to play, okay? Not right there beside me. Because I can't think enough as it is. No telling what I'm liable to do or say. Typically, they wouldn't even want to play right there. You know what I mean? It's just because I'm live. Told y'all. That's how it is. And y'all know I'm low-key. Don't care too much. But it is hard for me to concentrate. I have to admit. Okay. All right. Let me show y'all what it looks like with just this paint on it. Okay. So we have the edges done. And then look at the paint. Now, I told y'all that I'm going to be distressing this. Okay. So let's let it dry for a second. We're just going to let it dry, and then we're going to move on to the center while it's drying. Then we're going to go back with our sanding block and heavily, heavily sand all of the aqua. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Okay, let's see. I need another drink of Mountain Dew, though, for real. All right, so like I told y'all, we're going to use this piece of burlap. I get this at Hobby Lobby. Probably find it on Amazon or something. I'm not positive. But I'm just going to cut a piece of it to go inside my frame. All right, and I'm going to put it just kind of right across here. I want it to be at the top because my little clothespin that's going to hold my picture is going to be right below it. So I want it to be at the top as much as it can. So I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue. Maybe. Thank you. All righty. Let me get this one side. I've got, y'all, this is just a mess over here. A mess now. I'm not even joking. I've got my hot glue gun laying on my, because I'm not on my craft table like I normally am. I'm on my dining room table. Don't ask me why. I just wanted to. So I've got my hot glue gun laying on my garbage bag. So it's burning a hole through it. Well, I mean, don't even ask me. I've got a craft room. So why do I not use it sometimes? I don't know. That's a very good question. So now that I've got the, now that I actually have the piece of ribbon across the top, I'm going to take my little Scrabble tiles and we're going to spell the word family, okay? I got these Scrabble tiles from a follower. An amazing follower sent me all kinds of fun stuff to craft with that they just thought I would enjoy, and this was in the pack. But they do have these at most craft stores, and I definitely know they have them on Amazon because I have ordered them there before. So if you're looking for some, I know you can find them those places. And I just decided to spell the word family because I think that'll be really cute. And family is everything to me. And I'm sure most of you as well. Okay, so this is what we have so far. Like I said, I'm still about to go back and heavily distress the sides. I've got to add the clothespin and all that. So we're not done yet. But look at how it says family. Is that not really cute? Can y'all see? Thank you. It's looking so pretty, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it was a rough way for a while. We're coming out on the other side. Michelle said it's getting cuter by the minute. Yes. Oh, April said Scrabble squares are also sold at Dollar General. I did not know that. That's awesome to know. I did not realize that. Okay, so so there's different things you can do with this. My little bitty, this is one of those mini clothespins, okay? Now, I'm going to put it right under family. Some things you can do, and I think I am going to go ahead and paint the top. I'm just going to paint it to give it a little extra color so it's not just looks totally unfinished. I'm just going to go ahead and paint it the same as the sides. You could also Mod Podge a little piece of scrapbook paper on it, but this is very tiny, so I'm just going to use some paint. But that would be really cute to Mod Podge a little bit of scrapbook paper on it. So I'm just going to stick some. Can you grab me like a picture or something?
Yeah.
I don't know. I might have to use a piece of scrapbook paper or something instead of a picture. This should be an encouragement to me this week to get some pictures printed, y'all. Okay, because I take about 1 million, but I don't print them. We just got to make sure it'll fit.
This one is a 4x6.
Probably. If not, it's okay. But, okay, so I got this. Now we're going to heavily distress the sides. Can y'all see? We're going to heavily distress the sides now. Okay? And then I'll put the picture in. Where is my sanding block? Right here. Now, a lot of y'all are like, oh, I just don't know. I've had y'all say this so many times. I just don't know what, I don't know. I can't stand, I don't know. I just can't stand distress and I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up. You're not. If you distress too much, it's okay because paint again. If you distress too much, you're like, dang, I wish I just left it. Let it sit for a minute. Let it dry. Give it some time. Paint over it. It's totally fine. So I'm going to just really go to town with my sanding block. Oh, I'm loving this look, y'all. Loving it. Oh, this is Brooke. The screams Brooke. Shabby chic, distressed, color, everything a girl could want. Everything I could want. I make a mess. I got mess going on over here, everywhere. I'm gonna go ahead and distress my little clothespin too. Might as well. Okay. Let me take my paper towel and just kind of rub all the. See my little fat jiggling every time I do that. Every time I do it, I'm like trying to clench my muscles, but that's just silly. So, okay. Now, to be more professional, you could totally paint the back of this, okay? Or put another piece of scrapbook paper on the back and whatever. But look, here we are, y'all. I want y'all to see it up close. This battery over here is going dead, but hopefully it'll stay. So here we go. Now, I'm going to go ahead. I got this precious picture of my kiddos from a few years ago, but it's just one of my favorites. He's got his little belt buckle on. Oh my gosh. So sweet. And I don't know if it's going to totally fit. Oh yeah, it fits. Oh, my heart. My heart. And my poor hot glue gun. It's burning through onto my table. Okay, look, y'all. Here's the finished picture. Or frame, sorry. How dang cute did this turn out? Who likes this? Tell me, please. I need it.
I want to keep it.
Hannah wants to keep it. Hannah might be able to. I don't know. Just have to see. But I tell you what. There's nothing on the back for this to hang. All you'd have to do, because this is very light, if you want to hang this on the wall, like for a gallery wall or something, all you need to do is put like a sawtooth hanger on the back, hot glue it on, use some like really good glue if you don't want to use hot glue. But do that, or take a piece of twine, glue it on and hang it, because it's okay to hang by something like that. I mean, it's very, very, very light. Or you could just sit it up like on a shelf or something, but it is absolutely adorable. I told y'all to have faith in me that it would turn out, even though I was doubting myself the whole time, but I think it turned out absolutely adorable. It's actually one of the favorite things that I've made in a while. I love it. The shape is everything. I cannot wait to show y'all at the end of this journey this week through frames how I use them in my house. Because I think part of the thing about lives is you get to see people make it, and that part's fun. But I like to see, okay, what do you do with it afterwards? Like, yeah, you make this pretty thing, but what do you do with it? Like, where do you put it? Do you actually use it, or is it just fun to make and then it's just wasted money? I try to use as much as I can. I don't use everything. I give stuff away to y'all and to other people. And sometimes I just bring something to you totally for inspiration. But a lot of this stuff that I'm going to be doing coming up, I'm going to be using in my own home and showing you how I use it. So y'all stick around. Make sure you're following so you don't miss anything. And I will be back live again tomorrow with more frame ideas and more fun. So it's going to be awesome, y'all. So thanks for joining. Thanks for following along. And I will see y'all real soon. Bye, guys.